Oh, it is.
Yeah, hi, how are you?
Very well. How are you? First, you have to tell us what your name is.
My name is Anadi Sharma.
Anandi.
Anadi.
Anadi.
Anadi. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
what does Anadi mean, Anadi?
That's a synonym for Vishnu.
Ooh,
Yeah.
fancy. You should be sitting like this then. Okay, never mind. Sorry, bad joke. Okay, so where are you from, Anadi?
I am from Delhi. I stay in Green
Okay.
Park. Yeah.
Everyone seems to be Green Park, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh, very cool. I remember वो कौन सी स्वीट शॉप है जहाँ बहुत अमेजिंग छोले भटूरे
Evergreen.
मिलते हैं
Evergreen.
एवरग्रीन स्वीट्स गए हुए बरसों हो गए हैं बट नो I will not miss any excuse to show off. And what do you do?
I am a creative strategist. I work with TikTok.
Ooh,
Yeah.
fancy. So explain that. So you work at TikTok, which is awesome. What does a creative strategist do?
So we help brands become bigger and better in communicating with consumers.
Are you someone who just helps brands advertise on TikTok? And it's
Yeah.
completely okay if you said that.
Yeah. That's completely,
Okay.
it's fine. Like,
Wonderful. Awesome. Do you have a question for me, Anadi?
yeah. So the biggest problem with usually working in such big setups is that there are lots and lots of leaders, and there are few managers you are reporting into, but there are few managers you aren't reporting to. And the problem becomes when because I'm not saying that few people can be egoistic, but then there are times when it's very difficult to convince them. Like if they are on a higher hierarchy level than me, for them to accept my proposal in place of them, it becomes really difficult. And then the brands go for a toss. So how to tactfully make them feel that, oh, you're very important, but at the same time uh, uh, keep my word, which is accepted.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
so I love the nuances that you put in. How to tactfully make them feel like, sir, आप ही हैं जिनकी वजह से पूरी दुनिया चल रही है. लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि आप एक नंबर के गधे हैं. मैं आपको चेहरे पे नहीं बोल सकता.
No, I
और
think they are right, but because I think they don't, they might be from a different school of thought, so they might
yeah.
not have put in all permutation and combinations into place
No, absolutely,
before coming up.
great, and I love this part. So this is classic conflict management, right, Anadi? Because at the end of it, what do we get paid for? We don't get paid for necessarily what we know. We get paid for getting our shit done and getting it done with the least amount of resources that are needed to get it done. And conflict resolution is a massive part to this. Here is how I go about it, and this is something that I learned very early on in my experience when I started working. You have to first establish the common shared facts that no one will disagree with you on. Of course, all of this takes time. It's not going to happen in a 5 minute की conversation. Sir, ये कर दो, नहीं करोगे, अच्छा हम झगड़ा कर लेंगे या आप ही की मान लेता हूं, and then it goes away. This has to be something that you actively invest in, because at the end of it, this is going to make a meaningful difference to your work. So number one, get the common shared facts right. Is this what you also think? Because I think the same way. It is what you think. I think the same way. This is what I think. Do you think the same way? Get that common understanding. What happens is when you get the common understanding, two things happen. Number one, there is lesser of friction, because now suddenly the two sides begin to see, oh, we're not so different. There are some things that we agree upon. Number two, it gives you a platform upon which you can build. पहले तो ऐसा लग रहा था कि हम झगड़ा करने आ रहे हैं. We just coming in, fighting with each other and trying to see who wins. But now we're like, hey, these are things that we understand and agree with together. And now we have to see where we disagree and why. Which brings me to the second part of this. Why do you disagree after the common facts? You disagree because there is, as you rightly pointed out, a different way of looking at the same thing. At that point of time, I ask myself only one and one question. What is it that that person knows that I do not know? What is it that that person knows that I do not know? And I will go about asking that. So instead of saying, I don't agree with you, I'll say, that's very different from what I thought. What makes you think that this is the right way? Can you tell me what is it that I am missing that you know of? When you have that conversation, you allow again for two things. One, to allow the individual to express where they come from, and two, also give yourself an open opportunity that you could change your stand. At the end of it, they may say something you still don't disagree with, which might mean now disagree and commit. We don't come to terms, let's just agree to disagree and move on. But it's very, very critical that you build that common facts boundary and platform. And then you ask yourself, if I'm still disagreeing with that individual, what is it that they know that I do not know? Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that whenever we put up a new video, you're aware of it.